Right. Hi, everyone. For the ones who are just joining, welcome to Pakistan Dreaming 2023. Thank you first to our sponsors. You see them here on the slide, PDF Butler, R2, and Salesforce. For the ones that don't know me, introduce myself. My name is Eric Praud. I have been working in the Salesforce ecosystem for the past 13 years. I'm also a Salesforce Answers leader, and I've had the privilege of being a Salesforce MVP for the past 3 years. I used to work in catering, and I can still cook very good desserts. And as you can see today, we'll talk about AI, Salesforce formulas, and most of all, why AI is not very good at them yet. So why isn't it good? Well, there's a few reasons for it. The first one is probably got to do with us, with the user. The questions are maybe the question is maybe badly worded, or there's maybe not enough info. There's also issues with the data set. We'll see that a bit later, but for example, the most common one, ChatGPT 3.5, was fed information up until 2021. It doesn't scour the internet, things like that. The data is not scrubbed for accuracy. So, the AI has a lot of information, but doesn't know which one is right or wrong. So therefore, it ends up using non-Salesforce functions. I see a lot of times that it returns date diff, which is not a Salesforce function, at least not for formula fields. Best practices are not followed, and the formulas are not optimized, again, because of this data set. Then you see that multiple tries are needed before you get the right result when you try to have a Salesforce formula. And also, because Salesforce says so, Salesforce says that AI is not good with formulas. So, about the data set, well, how do I know what data set the AI uses? What better way than asking them? And here, as I said, you can see that, ChatGPT, this was 3.5, got material up until, September 2021. I quite like the last paragraph where it says, my responses are generated based on patterns in the data I was trained on and the context of the input provided to me. While I strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, I might not have the most recent information available. Just that tells me that it will not be very efficient. Also, Salesforce says so. This was a post on the Answers community where we realized that there was quite a bit of AI-generated answers, and a lot of them were wrong. So Salesforce put up this post saying that they were banning the use of AI in the Answers community for the moment, at least, and they explain why. Look at the very last sentence. ChatGPT sometimes writes plausible sounding but incorrect or nonsensical answers. Okay. So I'm going to do a demo here. When I did my research for this talk, the first thing I did was to ask ChatGPT to write a formula. And oh boy, I was not disappointed. I really thought it would take me a few tries to get it to give me an inaccurate answer. But no, first try, once was enough. The first try was, I got what I wanted. So now I'm going to toggle between these slides and my org. Okay, can you still see the slides okay? I hope you can. So here, just so you see better, I asked ChatGPT, I just said I needed a Salesforce formula that will show me today's date only if my stage pick list on the opportunity is set to new, and the formula should display on opportunity products. It's a simple enough cross-subject formula. And Here, well, so it gives me a formula that's already wrong because it's a pick list. So you need isPickVal or the text function. And it tells me how to do it. So let's try that. It says, go to the object manager, select the opportunity product object, fields and relationship. And okay, object manager, the opportunity product, fields and relationship, and create a new field. Back to my presentation. Choose the data type as formula, click next, then enter the field label, and then in the formula editor, enter the formula. So I select formula, I click next, I give it a label, I'm going to call it Pipe Dreaming formula. And then it tells me to, it tells me about the formula editor. Now imagine I'm someone who doesn't know Salesforce. It happens to quite a few people where you just, brought in as the Salesforce administrator. So I'll click on next. And of course, I get this error. You must select a data type. So I'm going to play a bit dumb now with the ChatGPT, to be fair. And I said, well, I get the error. You must select a data type. Let me just put that back. And look at what it tells me. Now, here's the funny part. I apologize for the confusion. The opportunity product object in Salesforce does not support formula fields directly. We were just there. We managed to select formula. So that is so wrong. So now it says that I can achieve that by using a workaround, by creating a formula on the opportunity object itself. And by the way, now it's giving me a good formula. But then, is it in the next one? Yeah. Now you can add this today's date formula field to the opportunity product page layout. I don't even know what this means. It just said earlier on that we couldn't do it on the opportunity product, and now it wants to add a formula that I created on the opportunity onto the opportunity product. I have no clue what ChatGPT is on about. So it doesn't work. So I keep going. So I told ChatGPT, well, but I can create formula fields on opportunity products. Apologies. Yes, you are correct. You can create formula fields on the opportunity product. Here's an updated version. And now the formula is even more wrong than the first time because first, there's no isPickVal or text function, but it even gives me this _R, which would only be for a custom lookup field. And here it tells you, note that it references the relationship field opportunity _R instead of no _R, because opportunity products have a lookup relationship to the opportunity object. Again, this doesn't mean anything. This is, I don't know what the ChatGPT is on about. So it tells me again to go through the motions by creating a formula field on opportunity product. So I tried to play because I thought it was getting really funny. So I went, well, I still get this error that I was showing earlier on. And look, we're back to, we can't create formula fields on opportunity products. But yes, we can. We know we can. What are you on about? And then it gives me a few different options that I could do. I don't know. Create a custom field, but I don't know what that would do. Use automation tools, etc. Now I'm getting a bit annoyed. So I said, look, you told me earlier that you were wrong and you can create formulas on the opportunity product. Now you're saying you cannot. I checked. You can. You let me know why I'm getting this error. You must select a data type. ChatGPT, it took ChatGPT forever here to answer this. You could see, like, if it had a brain, it was really thinking really long and hard. Yes, you're correct now. I can create formula fields on the opportunity product object. You see how I'm going around in circles here. So I apologize for the incorrect information. Now it's telling me about this error message. It typically occurs when you haven't selected the valid data type, okay? But then it says you can choose the formula data type when creating the field. It is not what I'm asking. So as I said, I kept playing with ChatGPT. At that point, I thought that was hilarious, to be fair. So I explained, all the steps I took, and to try to see if, maybe I was not, I didn't give enough information. Right, and now we're back to Salesforce does not support formula fields on the opportunity product object. Yes, we can. It gives me a few other things. I think, yeah, a few other options. Anyway, so at that point, I decided to stop playing and go find, I know what I have to do. I need to choose date here because I want to return today's date. Fine. And then I decided to use the formulas, the formula that it gave me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see, where am I? Yes, so the formula it gave me was this one that I took with the double underscore R. So I'm going to go there. If opportunity stage name. So I've got to type it because I can't. I should have something to copy paste. Equals new today or no? Okay. Equals new today. No. Well, we know that is wrong. So let's check the syntax. And it says that the field opportunity R does not exist because, as I said, that would be for a custom field. So let me go here. Oh, that is not the one I used. Pardon me. I used this one, but I still get another error. Yeah, that's because I didn't spell it properly. Sorry. Let me try again. Field stage name is a pick list field. Pick lists are only supported in certain functions. So that's what I said here. Apologies. When working with pick list field, you need basically so Salesforce has some limitations. The workaround, you can use case along with text to compare the pick list value. Why? What? I don't know what it's talking about. And here's an updated formula. And you can see it uses text, but it doesn't use case. So this comment does not make sense with this formula. But look now, it's gone back to double underscore R. So let's try it. So it's text. And here it was double underscore R. And it went like this. Of course, it's going to give me an error. Check syntax, opportunity. So this field does not exist. All right, so I tell ChatGPT I've got another error. And it says apologies, correct syntax, blah, blah, blah. So now it's going back to this formula, but without the text function. Let's try it. Yep, another error. Stage name is a pick list field, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I say, well, here's the error. And finally, I get the right answer, which is this one. If a speak val opportunity stage name is new, then give me today's date. Otherwise, return null. That was painful. It took forever for something that was very simple. Okay, fair enough. Like I played a little bit with ChatGPT with the when I didn't have the return data type of the formula, but still, how many times did you tell me that it wasn't possible to create a formula on opportunity products? It's just unbelievable. Now, this was done with ChatGPT 3.5. We know now there's ChatGPT 4, and there are other AIs out there. So I tried them as well. So I went with this one here. I'm sorry, guys. I lost my notes. I'm so sorry. Let's try that again. All right. So here, this was ChatGPT 4. So the formula is better, but it's a formula for that would work only on the opportunity. It wouldn't work on opportunity product. And look at the first sentence. ChatGPT 4 tells me that I cannot create a formula field on opportunity product. We saw that we could, because the stage field does not exist. Now, funny part towards the end here. So it tells me to create this formula on the opportunity object, and then it says on your opportunity product. So 2 lines after the formula, you need to create a cross-object formula field to access your newly created new stage date field on the opportunity. So the first sentence says that I cannot create formulas on opportunity product, but now it's saying that I can, and it's using a weird workaround by creating a formula on opportunity and then creating a formula on opportunity product that references the formula on opportunity. It is so wrong. I don't know what. I just laugh when I see this. So I tried, as I said, I tried different AIs. This one is called Llama. I'm actually not sure what this formula is. There's a double I in the if function. Then you can see the square brackets around opportunities. So that would be for a process builder formula, which is, well, let's not go there. It's deprecated and all. Then it says, if the opportunity stage is new and today what? I need to compare today with something else. And I never asked for that. Anyway, I didn't ask to compare today with something. I'm just very confused with this formula. Anyway, let's try another one. This one was Palm 2 from Bison. This one is funny as well. It's like, what? If is new, give me today, otherwise give me nothing. So is new only triggers on creation, which is not what I asked for. I don't want to see this formula only on creation. And anyway, is new cannot be used in a formula field. It can be used in validation rules, maybe a flow or whatever, but not in formula field. Also, this formula doesn't even check the parent opportunity. So even if we were to use this as a flow formula, it would only trigger when I create an opportunity product. So yeah, this was my, it didn't take long to break every single AI I worked with. So how can I get better results with AI and Salesforce formulas? Well, first add context. Add context and be very precise with your question. I think I was precise enough, but maybe my question could have said it was a formula field. So, maybe ChatGPT tried some. No, actually, no. I don't know what else I could have done, but make sure if you ask an AI for a Salesforce formula, make sure you're as precise as possible. Be conversational. So as I was, so it gave me wrong answers. So I kept on saying, well, this happened, this didn't happen. So this is how you will get to your result. And that is my biggest issue with AI. You need some Salesforce formula knowledge, only because here we're talking about formulas, but anything that you ask AI, like a generative AI, you need some knowledge about it. The problem, if you do not have knowledge about it, you take it at face value. And because it can give you wrong answers, if you don't know about it, you don't know if it's wrong. Here, it's easy enough with the formula because, well, you can get syntax errors or you can test your formula and make sure that it works properly. But you can imagine in some other scenarios, it can be could be very difficult to know if the answer is right or wrong unless you know. You may have heard about the story about a lawyer in the US who asked ChatGPT about former cases, court cases, that happened with the same thing as what he was lawyering on, and ChatGPT gave this lawyer court cases that did not exist. And remember, it's fallible, and most of all, test. Make sure you test the formula to be sure, to be 100% sure it is working. So as you can tell, I am not a huge fan of using AI for Salesforce formulas. However, I'm hopeful for the future. And why will it get better? Well, the technology is always evolving. AI has been around for decades. It's just been very popular lately with ChatGPT. But I'm old enough to remember back in the 90s when I think it was called Deep Blue by IBM was the first computer with AI that beat the world chess champion at that time. And that was a big thing all over the news because it was the first time a machine managed to beat someone in chess. Managed to beat someone as good as his name was Garry Kasparov. Another reason why it will get better, well, the data sets will be refined. Eventually, those data sets will get better. And the big thing is that Salesforce is going all in with AI. We all know the last Dreamforce was all about AI. Salesforce is big into it. And about Salesforce going all in, this was in the Answers community. A PM at Salesforce, Lauren Kubaski, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but here's a question that he asked. The team is thinking about adding Gen AI capabilities to formulas, which will allow admins and developers to do things like generating a formula, getting a plain English description of the formula, and fix bugs and or typos. So here you see Salesforce is thinking really hard about doing it, how to have Gen AI write formulas for you. I don't know when, if it's going to happen. If it's probably going to happen, I just don't know when. And that's it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you being here today, and I hope I did not bore you too much.